We are picking up a car.
I can't get out.
Special service package. The 85 has arrived. Coming with a lot of parts.
I ended up doing 3 donuts in the highway.
Congratulations, Matt.
Yeah,
it's awesome, bro. It's awesome. Hello and welcome to Gearhead 704. I'm Matt, and guys, we have a fun one today for you. You can see behind me here, we got a trailer, got the Fox Resto van, we got Matt in the background. So you know we're going to do something fun. So you want to stay tuned to this one. We are picking up a car. We are in fact picking up a car. And if you know anything about this channel, it's not going to be a Chevy. So stay tuned. This is going to be a journey. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the car is not for me. The car is for Matt. Just let you know that right out of the way. All right, we got some wind. We got to go. We have arrived at the location where Matt is getting his car, and it is a Foxbody. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you in a minute, but we don't really want to show kind of the location here. I'm respecting his privacy, but we do have the trailer right here, obviously. We're gonna roll the car up in just a second. You guys are gonna see that, and this is one that is gonna stay on the channel. It's pretty exciting. It's snowing out here, and yeah, this is gonna be fun. I think this one actually is gonna be rebuilt on the channel pretty quickly, unlike all the other projects. So we'll see. We'll talk to Matt a little bit more about it, but yeah, this is pretty exciting. All right, here it comes, guys. You gotta go a little more. There you go. You made it.
Too early. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I was wondering what you're doing.
We got it on there.
You stopped him like right here, Matt. What are you doing?
Went better than I thought. I've done this before.
Yeah,
hey,
a couple times.
By the way, I can't get out. Would you unhook this damn motor?
You can't. You're stuck. All right,
Here,
how do we get you out?
There's like little hooks.
Okay, yeah.
On both sides.
Okay. He can't get out, guys. Hey, try it now.
There we go.
You made it out of the car. In the snow.
Hey, perfect too. First go.
Well, not when you stopped early, but yeah,
Right,
it worked pretty well.
Better to stop early than to do too.
Yep. So this is what he got, guys. We'll be talking a lot more about this car soon, but 85 SSP North Carolina car. Yeah, you can see it right here. Special service package. We got your 2 buck tags. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. You excited, Matt?
Oh, very excited. This thing probably be first to be done.
That's what I just told him. I said that you'll probably be doing this one pretty quick on the channel before any of the others. So,
Yep.
So Matt is also getting a lot more parts with this car that he just purchased. And so he's gonna back the trailer up. Again, we're not gonna show you any of the inside in here, but we're gonna load the trailer up, get on the road, talk about it a little more.
There we go.
Have an engine. All right, guys, these are all the parts that came with the car. We are gonna have later on video going through all these, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you a lot more about the car. Coming with a lot of parts, very, very restorable. I'm gonna let Matt talk about it more and we get back in the car, but yeah, look at all this. Van full of Foxbody stuff. That's what you get here on this channel for sure. Guys, we are back at FMR where the 85 is going to be completely restored back to service condition, just like Matt said before. Right now, he's about to roll out my truck. My truck has been here for a while and it's taking up space. We got to get the old big block out and get the 85 in. So here we go. Just in case you don't know what that truck is, you're seeing it for the first time, that truck's very special to me. It was my dad's. I have a whole video on that. If you haven't seen that, it is a must check out. It's a favorite video of mine I ever did. So I will throw one of those cards. I'll also leave a link down in the description below. The 85 has arrived. Congratulations, Matt.
Yeah,
It's awesome, bro. It's awesome. Okay, so everything is unloaded. All the parts that Matt got with the car are here. Now, he may actually be getting a few more parts, but definitely got some good stuff here. We're gonna have another video to go through it, but you can see we got the front bumper over here. Got the transmission, it was a manual. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. Obviously, guys, this wasn't originally on the car, I don't think. Right, Matt? These valve covers? This was.
That was.
Yeah.
Yes, the other ones, no. That's the
Somebody dressed it up.
Yeah. It is Ford Racing, though.
Yeah. So who knows? We'll probably use these on another project someday. But
Here, you can have them.
okay, here we go. These are mine, guys. You can't have them. Yeah, don't tell Matt. Don't tell them on here they can have them, because then they're gonna bomb me in the comments. He and I could have them, so we'll see. But anyway, what I want to do now, I want to share with you guys. We actually recorded this earlier, and I lost the footage. It didn't work out. So I want to sit down and tell you guys a little bit about why Matt got this car. So let's go ahead and sit down and do that. Okay, Matt, so I know we've already had this conversation. We had it in the car, but you know, guys, I'm not a professional videographer. So I did put the footage in, I think it's called time lapse. I don't know, we went really fast. We talked really fast.
Yeah.
So we've already had this conversation, but I do want to share it with the viewers here. And I guess it starts with why you got the car. And first of all, though, we should talk about who you got the car from. You know, you got the car from Mike Morrison Motors. And it's kind of interesting how you got it, because he didn't list it for sale or anything like that. He knows you guys. He's bought parts from you guys in the past for his different projects, right? And one thing about that Mike said today, he said it to me too, is that he really wanted you particularly to have this car, this 85 SSP, because he didn't have the time to restore it. He wants to see it restored, and he knows it's something you're going to do and do well, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that is your company name.
That's my intention.
Fox Mustang Restoration. So what I do like about it is it's in front of the FHP. We got the FHP here, and it's in front of the FHP and priority list too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. This car is like probably going to get restored first.
Yeah, so this will be first. Guys, we mentioned on the channel previously that the 85 T-Top was at the top of the list, but it's moved down a little bit. So
Yeah, I got this call a week ago today, actually.
Yeah, kind of.
The car. So
how'd that work out?
Back when we had Cream for sale, he had showed a little interest in Cream, came over, took a look at it, and he noticed my 85 T-Top and a lot of the other 85 stuff that I have here.
Yeah, and just real quick, guys, Cream was the one that was auctioned on the channel and sold, and it was just an auction condition SSP, right?
Right.
GSP.
Yeah, Georgia State Patrol.
Yeah. But so he came up here and sorry to interrupt you, saw the 85s and.
Yep. Yeah, I saw the 85s. Started talking to me about it, and I told him like how much I love the 85s, and that was the car that got me into the Foxbodies. And I'd mentioned always looking for an 85, and I'd really love having an 85 Florida Highway Patrol.
That's your ultimate.
That's my ultimate, just because my wife's from Florida. We met in Florida, and we grew up.
That's where you started the business, actually, in Florida.
Yeah, where we started the business. 85 is my favorite year. Then of course I want to attach it to the Florida, but those apparently are like ultra rare. I think there's only 3 or 4 known to exist. I may be wrong. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you guys know if there's more than those. And you told me this story earlier, but we always are looking to learn more information here. But as far as you know, there's only 3 or 4, and if that's the case, it's gonna be really hard to find one.
Right. Yeah, I know a couple of guys who have them. Obviously, the 85 Florida Highway Patrol is probably not in my future, or at least anywhere near, unless something surprising happens. So, but since I love 85s, Mike told me about, hey, I got an 85 SSP that I started working on and haven't had time to do it. Told him I was interested in it, and it finally got to the point. He gave me a call last week. I told him to come over and take a look at it. Took a look at it. We made a deal, and now it's sitting here.
Yeah, and that's awesome, because the other thing is that Mike had started, when he bought this car, it was actually driving in running condition, and he had started the process of restoring it. You see the state it's in.
Yeah.
But he couldn't have the time to finish it, and so in that way, you're sort of finishing a project that he started, which is kind of cool, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Very excited to do the car too. It's actually in really great shape for the year, and that's one of the main reasons why it's going to the front of the restoration line, because this one has, I believe, the least amount of body work that needs to be done before it gets painted. And then, of course, after the paint job, after the bodywork and paint job, which is going to be the most time-consuming, the interior and drivetrain and suspension, everything else, I got that pretty good. So
yeah, you know what you're doing there.
That pretty easy. So yeah, I really hope, you know, let's say maybe 6 months. I'm hoping to have this thing going, but I also have a lot of projects that can keep me from it, so who knows. But ideally, I would love to see it on the road in 6 months.
Yeah, and you are going to see that on the channel. I do want to clarify a little bit, though. This one's going to be a little bit different from what they've seen on the channel before. You're going to be doing a lot of the work when I'm not around all the time. Despite what some people believe, I don't live here. I can't be here 24/7, 365. So he's going to do some of the work, guys, on this car when I'm not around to film it. But that's actually kind of cool because this will be a different little project for the channel. Most of my other projects, Matt, have been pretty much, I'm doing the work on them, so I'm here to film pretty much everything. And this one will be neat because you get to, basically, I'll come in next week and be like, hey, what'd you do, you know?
Right, exactly.
So I'm excited about that. And another thing you also told me, now this might scare them since you just said 6 months, but you told me that this car probably, in its current state, would finish about 50% faster than if we did my FHP. So in other words, you're saying that if my FHP would take twice as long from its current state to finish compared to this one.
What I was referring to there was the body work to paint, to finished paint. Because that's where we're at on your car, you know, we still have the cowl to put in, so that's where I was coming up with that number. After both cars get to that point, to where they're both, you know, the body work's done and they're both painted, at that point assembly is going to be the same for both of them.
Yeah. And I think my car, my convertible, we filmed it all, and it took about 3 weekends, 3 Saturdays, which that was all the time we could dedicate. When you think about it, that 3 days isn't a long time to put an engine and transmission in, stuff like that. So
plus we had a little troubles here and there. So
yeah, you always do with these old cars.
Part supplies or wrong parts or something like that. So it's inevitable.
Always something on these Fox bodies.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe oil filters fall off. But that was nothing to do with us. It seems like you're pretty excited about this project.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, I love the 85s and I love the uniqueness of the SSPs.
Yeah.
And I've simply always wanted an 85 SSP. Again, preferred Florida, but hey, there was, as far as I know, there really wasn't a whole lot of 85s made. I think this may not be correct, but I believe North Carolina only bought SSPs in 85 and 90, I think. From what I've seen. I may be wrong. To me, I think that makes it pretty unique and cool too. And nobody knows how many North Carolina bought in those years too. You look at the documentation. From what I've seen, there's no number counts for SSPs in North Carolina. So there may be 5, there may be 500.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows? Well, and the other thing we did talk about earlier, I want to mention real quick, another reason why you really like 85, that was the very first Fox body that you were in, was 85, and it's also kind of cool because it's the peak of the carburetor, which you love. Yeah. You love all Fox bodies, but carburetor's your favorite. I
do like the way a carburetor drives better than fuel injection. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons, or one of the many reasons why I like 85, because of course it's the last year of the 4-barrel Holley carburetor. It's the first year of the hydraulic roller motor, and it's got a lot of other firsts, and just aesthetically, you know, it's the first year of that design as far as the exterior and the interior. I just love the look of that stuff. I remember the first time I sat in an 85, the first car I bought was actually an 85 coupe, and the first time I got to drive it after I got it running, it was at nighttime and we're getting ready to go hang out with my buddies. I remember getting into that car and turning on the headlights, and just, to me, like the whole, like, instrument cluster down to the share, it just almost looked like a cockpit of an airplane, and it's just I just fell in love with it.
Got you there.
I just fell in love with it. And then very quickly I was going to try the show off, and
no.
I was pulling off into the highway, and I was going to show my buddy. I was like, hey, we're just going to get a little sideways. I drove the car home during the day, but the car was in horrible condition, needed a tune-up, only firing a couple of cylinders. So I did a tune-up, got it running right. Apparently I fixed it a lot more than I thought, because when I went to go get sideways pulling out into the highway, the motor was a lot stronger than I thought, and the tires completely broke loose. I ended up doing 3 donuts in the highway, stopping traffic until I just pulled off and got off. So that's fun times too.
Wow. Well, yeah, so guys, what you're going to see here going forward, you kind of got the story why Matt picked up the car. Obviously we're going to show the progress of the car, but the next video, or one of the next videos you should see, is you've been going through this thing today and kind of learning what you have and where it's at and all the stats about it. So I think the next couple videos we might see, we're gonna go through that information here on the channel.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So I'm excited too, guys, because you know, it's somebody else's project car besides mine, but I get to see updates on it. So cool. All right, that's gonna be it for this one. Matt, thanks for letting me be a part of this today. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming and help.
Yeah, and for you guys, thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe because I do upload 2 times a week, every Sunday and Wednesday. Yeah, we got dogs running by in case you hear them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you here next time on Gearhead 704. I'll also link a leak. I will leak a leak. I don't know if I can do that. Hold it. Oh, you got it. All right. And as for you guys, thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button. The wind picks up. The wind just picked up. All right, that's good enough.